Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Lights Camera Roll. My name is Tristan Powell, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this here D&D group. And joining me today are my lovely players.
All right, my name is Allison Lund, and I'm playing as a elvish in appearance rogue guy. My name is
Yeah, what's your name?
Faust, and I have a red skull mask and a scary dark cloak. Yeah, that's me.
All right.
All right. I am Drew Vogel. I am playing as a male wood elven monk who's about, middle-aged, about 5'8", 120 pounds, hazel eyes, black hair.
You're a serial killer now.
I am, yes.
Yeah.
Last episode
So many
this.
people. Like 5 people. Yeah.
Very monkly.
All right.
Yeah, obviously.
Keeping the peace. Yeah.
I'm Angel Walsh. I'm playing Falx, or Gray, as you can call me. I am a druid human, she, her, female. I'm about 6 foot tall, gray eyes, fair skin that's a little tan. I've been out in the sun for a while, dark brown hair, and I'm like middle 20-ish.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Mitch Few. I'm playing the character of Brennan, who's a level 2 sorcerer. He's kind of an outsider. So he's a half-elf. And he's a man. And
Not a boy, a man.
He's a man in his mid-20s. Gosh, I'm a man. No, and when he casts spells, his eyes kind of turn stormy and stuff. But he has a traveler's cloak that is very dirty from off of his travels.
Very good. All right. So, picking up from last time, and last time I didn't say it, but you all leveled up after you had infiltrated the Veka Ketcher's secret hideout in the basement after pulling some pretty good tricks to get down there. So, Allison, why don't you give us kind of just a brief recap of what happened last time to this?
I don't know if I'm the best job for this one.
Just try. Let's do your best.
So my recollection of this is we are all sitting in a spooky tavern. No, this is a regular tavern. I look spooky. I'm making the tavern look spooky. Fox goes in to meet someone about the plague that has been sweeping the nation, and 2 mysterious figures walk in and want to steal her away and take her against her will. And so all of us come out and start fighting them, and then we fight them, kill them. A lot of fun stuff happens.
Drew punches them in the head.
Yes.
And mostly by Paelius. Yeah.
Brennan lights one of their heads on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That did happen. That was brutal.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I just stabbed a guy in the back.
You cut your hand a little bit.
Oh yeah, I did. I did one good thing, and then I rolled really bad. After that, we went back to the mysterious guy's house, and we all got some good rest. He turned out to be a human, and then we searched the town for more clues about these mysterious figures, and talked to some lovely fruit and vegetable growers, and then found out that they were hiding out in a
It's like a small shed behind the Smithy's house.
Smithy's, that's yeah. And tried to sneak in. Didn't do well. Then did really well by getting them all blind, and then now we kept one of them alive.
Badass.
Yes, and that is where we pick up. There is kind of on the brink of adulthood tiefling, kind of youngish tiefling, kind of kneeling before you guys, being like, please, I'll cooperate. Just don't kill me. After you have brutally murdered his 2 fellow companions, who one was kind of a squat, muscular dwarf, and then the other one was another tiefling, actually. So, so this young tiefling kneels before you. It's hoping you don't kill him. So,
Cool.
all right. How would you like to proceed?
I think we should ask him some questions
Yeah.
about
Agreed. Yeah.
stuff.
Mhm.
If there are any more of them around, or
Definitely.
what you can tell us about his backstory and anything that could help us in our quest.
All right.
Okay, so let's start with, are there more of you?
No, this was it for us. there is no more of us now.
Can I roll a
Yeah.
what would it be?
Insight.
Insight check.
Yeah, why don't you roll an insight check?
Okay. 17
17.
plus 2,
You
19
did well.
maybe.
Yeah. He appears to be telling the truth. You guys have intimidated him quite well by, like, I think before you have. He's not full health. He's pretty damaged, and just killing his other companions. So yeah.
I'm gonna ask him how did you get mixed up in this mess?
Well, I truthfully I just joined a little while ago. I'm from the undergrowth near the two Salties, and I was like, just needed some way to make money, and I heard the Veka catchers were looking for new recruits. I got sent out here, and honestly didn't think it was going to be this hard. I was just supposed to be catching humans, but now we are here. So, but,
Who is your leader?
our leader. So there's a captain of our group, and his name is. Let me find his name real fast.
He's so anxious. He's trying to remember.
Yes, let me hold on.
He reaches to his pocketbook.
He's a note keeper. This tiefling.
He wrote it down.
I'm sorry, I'm just bad with names real fast. So let me find it.
No wonder he wasn't very high up in the ranks.
The captain of our kind of squad here. His name is Zagaroth.
His name is? Is he still alive?
Yes. Sorry,
Told
no.
us there were none left.
Well, I mean, there's none left here in town. But so I guess his first lieutenant was Talon, the dwarf on the ground right here. But as he is no longer with us, I believe there is no first lieutenant. So
Where is Zagaroth and the others located? Where can we find them?
well, I think as you all look to be fine, reasonable people, and I'm being helpful, can I have some assurance you won't just kill me once I tell you all this information?
Yeah, sure.
It's fine with me.
As long as you don't, go run into the big boys.
I mean,
The only man you have to worry about here is that Paelius guy.
I do it again.
roll an intimidation check.
Well, okay. 17.
So, okay. Thank you. So, do you want to know where the rest of the squad is?
Yes.
Yes, please.
So currently we came in from an encampment about to the west, a little bit north, in the Windy Woods. If you follow the road going to Venio and eventually turn north, you'll find the small encampment. So would you like to know specific directions for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's about a half a day's journey, I think. When we walked here. When we came here, we walked through the woods south, maybe about 3 hours, and then we came to kind of a creek where a bridge is, a cobblestone bridge that spans a small creek in the main road, going from Venio to Metsuta, and then we turned towards Metsuta. It was about a half a day's walk. But so there's the small bridge. So if you're going there, small bridge, turn right, about 3 hours, and it's the encampment's located in some small, kind of like ruins of old buildings.
When we get there, and we will find them, how many are there, and how do we get them?
When I left with our group here, I think we left about was there like six underlings, kind of like 6 recruits like me, and then there was the captain, Zardaroth.
Are they all as forgetful as you?
Forgetful?
Yeah.
What did I forget?
Your captain's name.
Oh, no, it's they remember probably better than I do. So that's why I keep notes.
I mean, I think that's pretty good so far, unless you guys have more questions.
Do you guys have any ideas where I could go now? I don't really have anywhere else to go home to now.
Well, there's some nice market people. Maybe you could either talk to the smithy, or there are some nice fruit and vegetable sellers out there. You can put in a good word.
Yeah, go work in the farms. It's much safer.
It's a nice life.
Never really done farm work before, but I guess I could see if they needed some help, I guess. But I don't know. They don't like stragglers hang around in cities, so.
They try to become one of them. I don't know. Might even make some coin.
Well, that's your problem to deal with.
Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Tez, by the way.
Tez. Okay, Tez.
Bye, Tez.
Bye.
Thank you for the
Goodbye.
information.
All right. Yeah, you're currently standing in kind of like this underground chamber where it looks like there's about kind of 7 pads laid around like the edges, kind of this underground room you're in. Appear like one for each of the bandits you guys have encountered in the city. Now Tez is the only one left. So there's also the 2 bodies of the other bandits laying on the floor currently. That is it.
I want to search the bodies.
Roll an investigation check for me.
Them again.
12.
12. You find 7 silver on the body of the tiefling. Would anyone else like to check around for some stuff?
Yeah, I'll do an investigation check.
Yeah, roll an investigation.
So which dice is that again?
So it's a D20, and then you'll use your investigation skill.
It's this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
Oof, I got 3.
3. Yeah, you don't really find much as you kind of walk around to some of the pads and kick the blankets over, but nothing really to see.
Dang. I didn't like dwarves anyway.
The dwarf and the tiefling are both wearing studded leather armor. If you are proficient with leather armor, you could upgrade your armor here.
I am not.
If you would like to.
Is that light armor?
It is.
Oh, it's light armor.
What's
Okay.
the armor class on those bad boys?
So if you were to go to studded leather armor, you would increase your AC by 1.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do that.
All right. You start taking the studded leather armor off of the tiefling that you searched for the coin for after you're done with that. So
Sweet.
that will take you about 5 minutes doing that.
All right.
To get it off. So your companion starts de-dressing the tiefling
No,
on the ground.
I put it on under my cloak.
No,
ready.
you're de-dressing the tiefling, not yourself
yeah.
currently.
And then I just kind of like, oh, and that's it.
Yep. Paelius or Falx, would you like to investigate anything?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All
17 plus 18.
18. Falx, you actually see the dwarf that was slain. He had a scimitar as well, but it appears to be kind of a more ornate scimitar, with the handle looking like it's carved out of bone and has some like gold inlay, and the bone has notches kind of that have been looked like hand notched into the handle. There appears to be about 17 notches.
How did I not notice this?
Is there any, like, is the scimitar better than mine?
Um, It's not. It won't do
It's
any
just
more
prettier.
damage, but it seems to be. Yeah, it seems just it's a little more ornate and it's a little
Okay.
different.
I don't need it.
Can I have it? Can you share your wealth? Actually, no, I don't think I'm proficient in that one.
I mean, if you found it, you can give it to anyone else who.
I mean,
would
if
want
any
it.
of y'all want it,
I want to sell it later.
that's a good point. I'll take it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I might as well while I'm here.
All right, roll an investigation check.
Ooh, 20.
Natural 20.
Minus 1, 19, but...
All right. Well, you got a natural 20, so
Yeah.
make a little star. So, so just a reminder for everyone. So when you roll a skill check and you get a natural 20, you get to put a little star next to it. When you level up, you get to choose one of those skills you rolled a natural 20 for, and you get to put a +1 on it. So if you roll a natural 1 with the skill that you rolled a natural 20 with before, it cancels out, and you have to erase it. So,
Right.
because it's kind of like you did it so well, you're learning. So you can do a little bit better investigation. So natural 20, only investigation. Well, Drew, as you go over to probably the dwarfs, what looks to be the kind of the first lieutenant's pad, 'cause it's a little nicer than the other ones.
Okay.
As you're kind of ruffling through his belongings, you actually find a small wooden little box, and you open it up, and inside it looks like a small glass vial filled with red liquid.
Blood.
We were all thinking it.
Cool blood.
Yeah.
Also, you find
Red
10 gold pieces.
All right. Take it.
All right. So you now have a small red vial of unknown contents and 10 gold pieces.
All right. Well,
I think we should check in with Vecna and tell him what we've done so far.
I agree.
Yes. Let's do that.
Well,
All
especially
right.
of what we learned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Tez he was looking at Falx while you kind of were picked up the scimitar. It's like, ooh. I was like, also that you are a human, so it's kind of interesting to him to see another human around here. But kind of was like, goodbye. Thank you for not
Bye.
killing me.
Goodbye.
All right. So you leave the underground place, kind of walk up the stairs and out of the small shed. So, you all want to walk back to Vecna's place?
Yeah, let's
Yes.
go.
Yes.
All right. You start walking back, and as you pass the Smithy's house, you can see Thomas is kind of like inside, kind of like peeking over the window
Hi.
at you guys. You wave at him, and he kind of ducks below. you hear footsteps run away and a door slam.
Oh my god.
I hope,
Big
that,
boy.
I hope that curse is gone.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know who would have done that.
Yeah, he's probably terrified that he cursed again. But so as you get onto the main, like one of the main roads in the Spetsita village, you start walking up towards Vecna's, but almost immediately as you get onto the road, you hear a large wham, crack come from the right of you down a road you haven't been down yet. And all of a sudden you hear a neigh as a horse seems to make a sound, and you hear someone say, "No, stop them!" And a cart with 2 horses comes barreling down the road towards your small group.
Cool. So,
All right, so there is 2 horses in a cart barreling towards you. What do you do?
jump
Yeah,
out
jump out
of
of
the
the
way.
way, yeah.
Step one, get out of the way.
All right, it's not like right up to you yet.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's like you have a little bit of time. You have probably about, we'll say like 1 round to do something if you do wish.
Can I like roll a perception to see if I know anything about this?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Oh baby, 18.
18. So you look down the road to your right, and you can see, you see the 2 horses in the cart coming. The cart appears to be loaded with supplies, and you see a young elf, wood elf man running after it. It's like, please stop! No, come back!
Can I try and speak to them and tell them to calm down? Question mark.
Yeah.
Is there someone driving the cart? Like, is it being stolen?
No, the cart seems to have
It's just-
bolted.
Okay, they've bolted. Okay.
Oh, no.
So, from this large sound that
Say
came from
wood
down
elf?
the road.
Oh, yeah, because can you turn into a horse? Is
Yeah.
that a thing you can do?
I mean, yes, but I want to save that.
Impressive.
I can speak to animals
So yeah,
though.
she can just talk to horses.
Calm down.
Like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Nay, nay.
What do you say?
General, like, please calm down, friends. Stop. You're safe. It's okay.
All right. As the horses come barreling towards you, roll a persuasion.
Here we go. Oh boy. 6.
6. As the horses seem to be kind of in this wild state and terrified, your voice does not get to them. The cart
fair.
does not slow down.
Oh
Hmm.
All right.
no.
Well, I have a
Sid.
0 on animal handling, so I think maybe
I have a
someone else.
6 on animal handling. What am I doing?
You do
Started
see
talking to horses.
the reins are just sitting on the bench of the cart that is barreling towards you. So yeah, there's no one there.
I'd say somebody more dexterous than me should try to get on there.
Yeah, and
Get on the horse and,
yeah. At least like, pull
Well,
the stop.
well. Oh man.
and
Alright.
try to stop it.
You want to try and jump onto the cart?
Yes.
All right. Roll an acrobatics check for me.
Okay. 18 plus 6, 24.
24. All right. So, as Falx kind of stands in the middle of the road, holding up her hand, like, please stop. You run up to the side of the cart as it's barreling towards you, and you gracefully jump up, get your hand around one corner, and kind of like fling your spotty back around and get yourself down on the seat, thunk, successfully on the cart.
All right, and then I try to pull the reins to stop him.
All right. Roll an animal handling check for me.
Okay. 20.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
A natural 20.
That's your third natural 20.
This makes up for your earlier
Yeah,
bells.
for them bells.
Dang. With
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
with the knowledge and grace as someone who's worked with animals their whole lives, which may or may not be true. Yeah, you pull on the reins masterfully, say, "Whoa there," and the horses seemingly take a breath and stop running and go to a slow trot. As the cart comes to a stop, right as it reaches Falx, as the horses kind of come up to you, and one of them kind of boops your hand.
Hi. You're okay. Aw.
Wow.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah.
Did you learn that in circus school?
Well, I don't know. No.
We should probably investigate what made that noise, or at
Oh.
least.
All right.
Yes.
So just
I agree.
a little bit after the cart comes to a stop, the wood elf man that you saw comes running up and is panting. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you guys. Oh my, I cannot thank you enough, guys. This is, oh my gosh, that was, I thought I'd lost everything there. Ooh.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
As he's saying this, you hear from the cart, I mean, like a, and
Oh,
Paelius,
baby.
you look behind the cart, and kind of among all of these like boxes and things tied together, there's a basket with 2 wood elf babies in
Two
it.
babies.
They're like 2 twin wood elf babies inside.
Oh.
He's a father. Are you okay?
Yeah, the father kind of goes to the back of the cart and lifts up the basket in his hands, kind of shaking like, very rattled by this happenstance.
I'll start off the conversation.
Go for it.
My good man, what are you doing out here with this cart that just got messed up and these 2 babies?
Oh, well, I was packing the cart, and it's about to leave town and packing the cart, and I put put them down for just a second, and all of a sudden there was this loud bang and snap that came from the wood mill next to the stables, and the cart just took off.
Oh no. The wood mill?
Yeah, if you look down the road there to the right from where the coach came from, it says, yeah, if you look down there, on the end on the right, there's the sawmill that processes all the lumber that comes from here.
Did you see anything suspicious or just hear something?
I guess there was just some kind of accident that happened. It is a sawmill, so there, logs that get thrown or something.
Whatever they do at sawmill, I don't know.
Well, normally at a sawmill, they split logs with a big saw.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Saw
The more
mill.
you know.
saw
God.
mill.
But guys, I mean,
Trees.
thank you. You literally saved my whole life here. My name's Farron, and if there's anything I can do for you in the future, just ask.
Well, are you from are you moving away? Are you from here in town? Are you traveling?
Well, actually, me and my wife, we live here in town, and we're getting ready to move to Vinio. Actually, we're gonna set out tomorrow morning. Just kind of get in the cart, pack it up today, and getting the horses from the stables down there. But yeah, tomorrow morning we're heading off to Vinio.
Okay. Cool.
Why are you moving out?
Well, my wife, bless her heart, she's a lumberjack here, working at the sawmill. Actually, she might know something about the big bang that just happened, but she's working here. But I myself, I'm actually a chef. I like to think I'm a pretty okay chef, But here in Metsuta Village, there's just really not too many opportunities. As the tavern, they've got their own chef, and not looking like he's going to retire anytime soon. So there's just more opportunity for me if we go to Vinio, and my wife might find something down there to do. I hear the wine fields always need help down there, so yeah. But just more opportunity, and finally saved up enough to be able to get through the gates in Vinio. So yeah, just kind of been saving for a while.
Now, to my other party members, I don't remember. Does Vinio hold significance? Do we need to go there?
We need to go to the area of Vinio.
Hey, well, that's fantastic then.
As you may remember from Vecna before, telling you, there was one of his helpers that he had was coming back from Vinio.
That's right.
And he had he had gone to Vinio to get a book repaired that they needed, and he had found out that he had left Vinio but had never made it back to Metsuta.
Right.
So somewhere along the road, he seems to have disappeared.
Two birds, one stone.
Hey, Farron. As we just, as, we all put in the effort and saved you and your children and your horses and your cart, how about, giving us a ride to Vinio? I think we got some stuff we got to take care of down there.
You gotta go to Vinio too?
Yeah, we've got some
yeah.
errands to run, just as, a group, and just, checking out the place. And, I think that would be a real nice convenience if we carpooled.
Oh, of course. No, I think, let's maybe, tomorrow, let's not tell my wife the exact circumstances that happened here
Of
today.
course not. Of
That's
course
very
not.
fair.
It's like, just don't trouble her with it.
Got
it.
Understandable, yes.
Yes.
Break me like a twig. So,
That's fair.
We won't mention it.
yeah, the two little, wood elf girls in the basket kind of reach up.
Yeah. Oh, God.
But it says, yes, I will explain to my wife that you all are just going to be joining us tomorrow. But yes, of course, I would gladly accept your accompaniment. And I hear you guys might actually I can help you with the ride, and you guys might actually offer some protection on the way there. So,
Hey, of course.
That sounds good to me.
My wife can hold her own, but any more arms we got, the more the better it'll be. So
Absolutely.
As long as there's some good
Sounds
food.
good. I can maybe I am a chef, so I could whip something up for us tomorrow morning to
Very, very
take
nice.
out there.
Nice.
Looking forward to this.
All right.
Alrighty.
Well, since that's happening tomorrow, we should probably go back to Vecna and get
Yes.
some, tell him the news, tell him what happened, and that we're going to Vinio.
Yeah, it's probably just maybe a little late afternoon right now.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Do we want to check out the mill?
Yeah, is it worth it to check out the mill?
Oh yeah.
Just kind of see what happens.
We can knock on the door and see what's up.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So yeah, Franz, thank you guys so much. Let's if we meet why don't we meet at our house tomorrow morning, or actually let's just do you want to just meet at the gate leaving for Vinio?
Yeah.
That'll be
That's
good.
perfect.
Yes.
We'll meet you there. How about we say 8 in the morning, something like that.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Good to me.
Perfect. All right. So yeah, I will see you guys then. Thank you again, guys. I cannot thank you enough for this.
Of course.
So
Of course.
all right. So Veron takes the cart, there's 2 baby girls, and kind of goes off into where more of the houses are, parts of the village. So all right, you guys want to go check out the sawmill?
Yeah, let's go
Yes.
check it
Just
out.
knock on the door, see what happens.
All right, you walk down the road. On the right side on the right side of you, as you kind of saw as you came to the Smith's house, there's a row of houses, and behind them, there's really no more of the village. It's kind of like fields going up to the houses in the back. It's not a very long time until you get to the end of the road, and it kind of splits off in a Y shape. And if you go to the left, you see kind of like a stable barn where you see a lot of horses. You can see it's kind of where the horses are kept, and probably where they were loading up the cart from before. And on the right of the fork, you see a sawmill, kind of in a lumber yard next to, as it kind of the forest of the windy wood kind of comes up to it back here.
All right.
So yeah, you see a few people kind of running around the lumber mill, kind of trying to get some things back in order.
Oh man. I guess we can just go up to him and be like, "Hey, is everything
Yeah.
okay? We heard a noise. Is all good? You chilling?"
Yeah, there's a half-orc man kind of standing with his back to you, turns around and is like, "What can I help you with?"
Whoa. Just making sure everything's okay.
We heard a loud noise and thought something might be wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, gods. This stupid sawmill, it's old and snapped another blade and threw the log off. So, is everything okay? I know it was kind of loud, but...
That's okay.
Yeah,
I think
we're
you're
okay.
scared of you.
Yeah.
horses,
All right,
but,
yeah,
it's
no,
all right.
nothing major, just gotta repair the damn thing now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Need any help? For
No,
monetary gain?
What?
For monetary gain?
No, we got a few extra blades here, so
Oh, okay.
shouldn't be that hard. So, but
All right,
thank you
well-
guys for asking.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, good day of work, my good man. Enjoy your chopping trees and sawing mills.
Thank
luck
you.
That's what a
preparing.
sawmill does, right? Saw those mills real good.
Yeah, okay. It was nice meeting you.
All right.
Nice meeting you.
Whatever.
Wait,
Saw-
you want to know what sawmills do?
I already know.
Oh,
Veron told us.
Yes.
all right.
I know the word saw. I know the word mill. I know
That's
that
all
there's a
you
man
need.
here, and that there's a. Yep. All right. Let's go back to
Good
Vecna.
job, Faust.
Yeah.
All right. So you head back to Vecna.
Woo.
Yep. Woo.
Alrighty.
Vecna.
So yeah, you head back to the village, head back to the square. Puppy gives you a little wave. Hi. You make your way back to Vecna's house. It appears to be all's well.
Oh, cool.
So you go inside, and Vecna's kind of sitting on the couch sipping a cup of tea.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow.
It's like, wow, that was fast.
I killed a lot of people.
That's fine.
Scared a little Smith boy with big arms. It was great. I did really bad on a lot of It's okay.
Couldn't get bells off a door, but I did do a lot of damage.
Sounds like a lot of damage. But all right. And the Zika problem, is it been solved?
Well, we're partly there. We got rid of everyone in town, but there's apparently an encampment near Vinio, and we need to go root out.
Oh, wow! You guys accomplished a lot then. Where's the encampment? You think?
He said like northwest in some ruins, about a day and a half away from here.
I have little concept of. Yes. Yep. Yeah. What she said.
Yes.
Interesting. He goes over. It's like old ruins in the woods. Give me a second. He goes over to. There's kind of like looks to be like a closet kind of underneath the stairs going up to the second level. He opens the closet door, and inside you can kind of see there's shelves just like lined with books inside there. Kind of fumbles through like, no. Maybe here. He pulls it off and kind of starts flipping through. Says, oh, interesting. Well, so I don't know specifically, but those runes might be kind of something from an old elven city that used to be there. But if you find anything interesting at the ruins, do bring it back for me. Would be good to know about. So, but
Like some lost knowledge that we might be able to recover.
well, I don't know if the runes are like distinctive in any way, or there's any writings that seem to be important, or if you just find anything among the runes. I'd love to. I'm kind of a collector of knowledge, you might say. So anything you can find, I would greatly appreciate.
Now, is my concept of Vinio direction-wise is limited. Is it around the ruins, or is it a different direction?
So just Vinio is probably about a day's travel to the west here.
Okay.
Vinio sits on the elven side of the nation, alongside the Boring River that runs down, that divides Kuliung and Shok, the two nations. So yeah, Vinio sits kind of on the edge. Vinio, you all know, is known for making the wine that most of the inhabitants of Calcia still remains drink, because the Boring River provides a lot of water, and there's some very fertile fields still there.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna say that I think before we head out, if we're meeting at Chef pretty early in the morning, I don't know if we can accomplish this in a day's time, but in an afternoon's time, really. I was gonna say we should probably take care of the rest of the Veka clan members before we, go searching for that Vecna's boy. But I guess it's up to you, because they seem in pretty opposite directions. But
I mean, so Vecna's helper was lost between Vinio and Metsuto. So you're heading in kind of the same direction.
could we tell the chef to stop at the ruins? I don't know.
We did save his two little children.
I don't know
He
how
does owe
keen
us
he would be
something.
on stopping at the ruins.
We could always
This is
escort him to
true.
Vinio and then backtrack a little bit, as to not seem rude.
Yeah,
We also might find add-on on the way,
that's fair.
Yes.
unless you have a better idea.
No, I'm just thinking what we should do first in the order.
True.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever. Maybe it's nice. Maybe it'll be nice to take a break from killing people for a while and just go to a nice town, go to a new place. I don't know. Want to head straight to Vinio, or tell him to stop at the ruins and try to get the rest of the guys?
I guess Vecna asks, what do you plan on doing in Vinio while you're there?
Well, I guess we're gonna look for clues to find your friend, but I don't know. I don't think we have a plan other than that.
Okay. I guess just so you know, like I had heard like my helper had left Vinio before, so I know for
Oh,
sure
that's
he's
right.
not there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Maybe he's at these ruins.
Maybe he is at the ruins.
I don't know. He's somewhere between here and Vinio. I don't know. So.
We could always just leave the cook
We could.
at the ruins, and then we can just have him go on his way.
It was so nice. Yeah, that's fair. Let's get him to bring us to the ruins, and then we can tell him to go on his way. That
Seems
sounds good to
fair.
me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to put his closely saved family in more danger.
That's fair.
That's fair.
All right. All right. Vecna says, yeah, and you can. No, you guys did a great job rooting out the Veka catchers here in town. You guys did that way faster than I thought you were going to. Yeah, you're definitely proving yourselves is very capable. So you're looking very good. So
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
but yeah. So if you have the rest of the day, you can go into town, kind of restock on anything you might need. There's a few shops here in town, not many. They might not carry the extravagant, but they have the essentials.
Any place that I could buy more lockpicks?
I mean, you could try the general store for that.
I want to try to go there. I have some things that I want to sell. Like, could I trade? I have 3 daggers, but I can only use 2 at once. Could I sell a dagger to get a dagger's equivalent in lockpicks?
It is possible. Yeah.
I want to do that. Sounds good to me.
So, yeah. Just so you know, this is not Vecna. This is the DM telling you.
Yeah.
So it may be good to have multiple daggers if you like throw a dagger, because you can throw daggers.
I can throw daggers. That's a game changer.
Yes,
Okay.
you can throw daggers. So the reason you might
Oh.
have more than one is because you can throw them, and then you don't have to go pick it up to still have 2.
Oh my god.
So
All right, I'm
Things have
keeping my
changed.
dagger.
just so you know.
Oh man, I have a few spare coppers and silvers that I could still spend on lockpicks, though. I want to get more.
Yeah.
Sweet. I have 3 right now. All right, I want to go to the general store.
Yeah. Is there anywhere I
go.
can sell the ornate scimitar or trade it? Unless Faust really wants it.
I mean,
I don't think I'm proficient in it, so I don't know if I should.
Okay.
I mean, I would just sell it as well.
All right.
there's not really a weapons store here in Matsuta, which is kind of
Right.
a small village, but you can see what the general store owner might do with it.
Let's get
good.
an appraisal. Maybe to see how much.
Appraisal, yeah.
Hmm.
I wonder if that blacksmith Timothy will buy it for review.
I don't.
I don't know if I want to sell him the sword that used to was owned by his dead
Buddy.
friends. Or whatever they were. I don't know. Metal.
Yeah.
We'll buy this.
Hey, we killed your friend. So
You want
We
to
will
buy
sell
their
the sword
items?
back to you.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. Let's go. How much
Yeah.
does a lockpick
Okay.
cost?
So a set of thieves' tools costs 25 gold, but you get 5 lockpicks with that.
What? Can I just buy lockpicks? That's all the gold I have. Oh god. Wait, because I already have like a thieves' tools pack, but I'm assuming that came with the lockpicks that I had.
Right. So yeah, it's kind of once you run out, yeah, you're gonna need to buy some more thieves' tools.
What?
So
Oh my god.
thieves' tools are expensive, so
Just lockpicks though. Okay. Well.
But you gotta buy a set of lockpicks because you never know what kind of lock you're gonna encounter. So
Yeah. Wait. What else comes in the thieves' tools bag?
so there is some lockpicks, a small mirror, some narrow bladed scissors, and a pair of pliers.
Okay. And small pliers. I guess I'll be fine. I have 3 left. I really need to reconfigure this sheet because I have, in 2 different places, I have 3 daggers written out, and then I have another place that says 2 daggers in a different place. So maybe I have 5 daggers. I don't know.
I think you have 3.
I'll
All right.
erase this then.
So where would you guys go?
Man.
General store? I mean,
General store.
yeah.
All right. So you head back into town. The market's kind of closing up shop, but on the other kind of opposite of the tavern that sits on the kind of town square, you find the general store. And it's kind of in this like deep U shape. And there's a curtain over the door, and the light's on inside.
Oh.
So yeah.
Why don't we just go right on in with a hi hello?
All right. So who walks in first, I guess?
I mean, I can. I'm the one who's going to be selling the scimitar, so I'll walk in first, I guess.
All right. So you walk in, and there is a half orc, kind of large man behind the counter. And Falx, as you walk in, you hear from behind the counter, "Now, what do you think you're doing here?"
Hello, I have this ornate scimitar, and I was wondering if you could appraise it, or we could make a deal, a trade.
I don't really like your kind coming around here.
Yeah.
Haha, this guy's a bitch.
Can you work past that? If not, I can have you work with one of my associates.
I would rather you leave the store.
Okay.
Oh, well, then you're losing money, fella.
Well,
You try
literal.
That's your loss, then.
Do you want to see it before you make any judgments? I mean, it's real ornate.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy. 1.
You best get your human stink out of my store now.
Yeah, I'll be seeing ya.
Hey, whoa, hey now.
I can
I want to run up to him and put a dagger to his throat and say, "You better sell this, or I'll get ya."
Make an intimidation check.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, baby, that's a 18.
Now. There no need be any bloodshed.
I take
Well.
it away and cheerfully say, "All right, then. Well, it's no problem."
All right. Would you like to present to me what this creature has to offer?
No, I think she'll do just fine.
Hi, I'm still here.
What is it?
I have this ornate scimitar. I think you'll be interested. It has a hand-carved bone handle. It's got gold inlaid in it. And I know even if you don't want it, you could just tell me what it's worth for future reference.
I make eye contact with him and make a motion with my dagger across my throat.
Make another intimidation check.
Oh, this one was an 8. I dropped my dagger.
No, you don't drop it. You just kind of. You have a mask on, so you can't really see your face.
That's true.
So
That's true.
This just kind of looks like you're going like.
Don't worry, guys, I got him.
Yeah, so not working too well, but kind of. He looks at the scimitar, like, interesting. I might be able to do 27 gold pieces for it.
I could buy me another thieves' tools pack. Isn't that great?
We do carry that, yes.
Oh, well, I'm not buying from you. That's too much.
I would be fine with that. I don't particularly have a need for it.
All right, fine.
So-
He reaches out for the scimitar.
I hand it over.
All right, he kind of goes behind the counter. Here's some clanging of coins as he rifles through, kind of plops them down on the counter. No pouch, just there's your 27 gold.
Thanks. I'm glad I could do business with you. You know, you seem like a nice gentleman, given circumstances.
I'm still looking at him across the room in the back.
Anything else of you fine people?
Nah. Let's blow this joint. I'm good. I'm good with shopping
Alright.
for now. I don't know
Alright.
anything else that I want to sell.
Anything.
If there's nothing else, then you have no need to be in my store now.
Fair enough. I won't be doing business here anymore.
Neither
Alright.
do I.
See you
I liked
later.
puppy better.
Never.
Nice meeting you.
No, it wasn't. Sucked.
I mean, you're right, but
Nah.
All right.
All right. You leave the store.
All right. I think that's good for the evening. I want to take a nice long rest on
Yeah.
the couch again.
All right. So you head back to Vecna's.
yeah.
I think so.
So yeah, it can be about evening now. As you head back, Vecna has some food for you guys.
Oh, how
Yay.
kind.
It's actually not the best.
Thank you for the sustenance.
It's kind of like looks like some kind of like rice and beans and little chicken, little stringy. But Vecna's not the greatest cook in the world, but
Oh, he tried.
he did.
Thank
He
you.
did.
That's what counts.
Vecna's like, yeah, don't usually have this many guests. Kind of had to scramble for some stuff. Better at breakfast, honestly.
We did fine.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Vecna, I don't know how you do shopping in this town. That guy's a general store owner. He's a
He's
dick,
not the best.
frankly.
Well,
Yeah.
I always leave with my disguise on, honestly.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Mostly all the people in the village don't really know I'm a human. So,
Just makes me so mad,
Most
you know?
people.
Oh,
so
man.
if it makes it easier, I got a spare disguise kit. If you wanted to hide, it can make some social interactions easier. I know it's not the best. It's not the best right now, but it's easier. So.
I'll take it. I don't know if I'll use it, but I will take it. It would be nice to be thought of as equal.
Vecna runs up to his room and kind of gets a disguise kit for you. And the disguise kit kind of shows you how he, models to be kind of like this high elf figures. There's some like clay kind of fashioned onto your ears to kind of extend them, and you paint your skin a little paler. So
Okay. Sounds good.
yeah. So all right.
Cool.
So with dinner done, can retire for the night.
I think
Alright.
I
so.
wonder if there's gonna be weird creaky floorboards this night.
Well, you didn't hear anything last time.
Oh, I did not.
No, only
It's just-
Allison did. So.
I wonder if we'll hear any weird floor creaks tonight.
Yeah,
Good save.
I may get up to get some water during the night, but nothing to worry about. Nothing will hurt you here. So,
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
Right.
So yeah,
Well,
so
when
there's,
I go to bed,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
ready for
roll a
bed.
perception check.
are you still on the couch?
Yeah, I love my
Faust?
couch.
All right. Then you guys split up into the 2 rooms upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is there any of you making perception checks during the night?
I think I will.
Might as well, I guess.
All right. So
I really want to hear this.
Oh, baby. Okay. 17.
what'd you roll, Drew?
20.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Natural 20.
I rolled a 16.
13.
13. All right. So.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right. So,
It's going to run out eventually.
Drew, at 3:25 and 27 seconds past midnight,
Precisely.
as you're you're meditating in your stance and kind of like observing the auras around you and the energies transpassing, you notice and you hear Vecna's door opens and he kind of walks down the hall during the night to go downstairs.
Okay.
Falx, you don't notice. Bren, you do notice some floorboards creaking outside your room. And Allison, when do you roll? Or was it
17.
Faust. As you're kind of like you're on the couch with your eyes kind of like during the night, you do see. You're just kind of gonna sense this basically, Paelius. So Paelius, you sense this. Faust, you see this. You see Vecna walk down the stairs during the night, and he walks into the closet and closes the door behind him.
Oh, there's a secret room in there. Or maybe he's just he can only sleep in the closet.
And you do not see
Standing up in the closet.
I wonder if he's got a better kitchen in there.
you do not see him come out for the next 2 hours.
Can I
Or I guess so at least an hour passes and you don't see anything happen. If you wanted to do anything before the 2 hours, what's up?
I want to say after like an hour has passed, I
Okay.
want to like I want to stand somewhere near the door and like wait for him to come out and confront him about it.
Okay. Paelius, you sense his energy enter the closet from up in your room, or you hear the floorboards and know exactly like 17 steps down. He's in the 11th one now. 5 steps to the closet, like hear a door hinge, door closes.
I guess I similarly go down and stand outside.
Like,
All right.
we make like weird eye
Yeah.
contact. Like,
I sensed something weirdly.
sensed.
Yes.
I just saw it, dude. That's weird.
Hmm.
Oh. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Let's wait for him to come out. When he
all
comes
right,
out,
I heard squeaky floorboards.
you did.
So
And
should I
I'm
just,
just asleep.
You're
should I just like open my door, peek out my head, and like nothing here?
back to bed.
Or am I more suspicious?
You
from that roll.
saw Paelius walking down.
Okay.
Kind of after just a little because you waited just a little bit. But yeah,
Okay,
you,
yeah.
you see Paelius walking downstairs.
Hmm.
Falx, you're asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna message Paelius quietly with my magic.
Okay.
Be like, what's going on?
Okay. You can reply Paelius in your mind.
What? Oh,
Mine.
I sense Vecna is. He told us he was only getting water, but he's going into a room downstairs, the closet, instead of the kitchen. I don't think there's water in there.
I knew we couldn't trust that guy.
I want some of his closet water. He's keeping that from me, and I want it. Yeah.
We're
All
gonna
right.
we're gonna figure out what's going on.
I'm gonna wait for him for outside, and if we die, you can know that we went out waiting for the closet water.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
All right. So after 2 hours after you first noticed him go into the closet, the closet door opens and Vecna, we'll say the closet door opens outwards towards Paelius. So Paelius, you're behind the door, and
Okay.
Faust, you're right there as Vecna kind of steps out.
I immediately step in front of him and block him in his path and say, "Must be pretty good water in there, then."
As his eyes are kind of getting used to the light, he's like, "Oh shit!" So you completely scare the crap out of him, and so it's like, "Oh, dang it! Hello." Yeah. Yeah. So not quite the water, actually.
What are you doing in there?
Paelius, you can step out from behind the door.
I step out from behind the door.
It's like, oh, great. Never mind.
I also sensed something was weird.
All right.
It's easier if you just tell the truth than to make up a lie.
Well, I guess I was going to show you eventually when you brought back add-on. But I guess now's nothing to really hide anymore, and might as well do it now. So come with me. He takes both of you into the closet. And it's a little tight squeeze as all of you kind of cram in here.
He's like, "This is my closet. Look at it."
It's like, hold on a second. As he kind of reaches like back past Paelius, kind of awkwardly, like, he moves some books. As there's kind of like 2 rows of shelves in this closet, each like every just lined with these books. He moves some of the books on the right side away, and there's a little button behind the books. And he pushes it. There's a small click, and then both of you feel kind of like a little weightless as the floor kind of jars and drops a little bit, and then slowly the floor descends. As the floor of the closet descends into the earth.
Oh boy. Okay.
Vecna's like, hold on for a second, and you'll see shortly what's going on. So the kind of the wood platform you're standing on slowly and quietly descends about 20 feet, 50 feet, 100 feet down. As suddenly you entered a large cavern, what it looks like, just going down into the earth. As you descend a little bit further, suddenly lights below you start appearing. Like whoosh, 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 whoosh. There's all these levels going down, and you can see this is a giant subterranean library beneath Vecna's house. As the platform slowly lowers and reaches what looks like the top level of this subterranean library.
Oh my god.
There are thousands and thousands of books stored here, in row upon row of shelves and upon level of levels going down, and you can't quite make out the bottom of the library looking down.
Imagine if this was your family's house.
Yeah, my family has been at this house for many generations, and what you may not know is it's called the Order of the Purple Lotus, and we've been collecting knowledge for generations and storing it here in the Great Library.
I'm just gonna say this is some Avatar: The Last Airbender stuff. Oh man.
For copyright reasons, it's not.
It's like that one show.
So this is where I go at night to do research, and it's also the reason I need you to find add-on as well.
I see.
Oh
I see.
man. Understandable.
With this collection of knowledge is great, but is also cumbersome, and it is impossible now to actually find any books that you might want
Cool.
to look at.
That is fair.
And so without our index, it is that helps us gather books. It's almost impossible to do research anymore. And the certain books I need to gather to finish up before I present to you guys my findings, I need this index back, because it's actually magical, and it's a gigantic index of all the books here in the library, a gigantic tome book, and by scrolling down and pressing on which book you want, the book will automatically come to you up here. And without this system, it's nearly impossible to get the books that you desire. So this is what add-on went to go get repaired, as it is centuries old and falling apart. And we decided it'd be a good time, but sadly we lost him along the way, and it is crucial we get this index back, because else this library is useless. It would take lifetimes to try and find the useful knowledge that's in here.
Nice. Well, all right. I guess I don't know why. I can understand why you kept it a secret all this time, because I mean this is it'd be a real shame if anything happened to all this. But yeah, I don't know. I think that I'm gonna tell the others, because I think that this will increase our
Yes.
the need to go find your guy in your index. So it's very cool. I
Of
like
course.
your library.
Yes,
Yes.
my original plan was once you'd brought back add-on, I would reveal to you this place. And I was making sure you guys were worthy and were capable of helping, because once you guys knew about this location, it would be dangerous for you to go out not being able to protect yourselves if you were to be captured. So there are many forces would want to gain this knowledge, and it's crucial that we protect it.
Sounds good. I see
So-
now.
Sorry for sneaking on you, but we were suspicious.
It's it's understandable. So, but
All right.
are we good?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
good.
yes.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll head out in the morning to find your book, your fun book. from your dude.
Index.
Add an index. Yes.
Fun.
Fun book.
It is a very fun book.
Books are. Books. Yes. Okay.
All right. So there's kind of a lever next to the platform, and he pulls it up, and the platform goes back up out of the cavern.
Sweet.
So,
Right. I'll tell them in the morning. Go
all
back
right,
to bed.
yeah, you guys get back to the top, and you can return to your rest.
right.
Vecna returns to his room. Everyone gets a long rest, so all your health and abilities go back up to full.
Woo! Okay.
All right. It is morning now, so you can discuss as people kind of arrive for breakfast. Better looking meal than before. Time it's just some omelets that he's made.
Fantastic.
I slept great. What about you guys?
Yeah, you know,
well, yeah,
there's a giant library underneath us
In the closet?
in the
Yes.
in the closet.
How is it in the closet?
It's
the
like
floor went down.
How's that possible? I mean, I guess I can fly, but how's that possible?
The floor moved the opposite of up. In the ground.
Down.
A lot of books.
lots of books. I
Lots
was there.
of books.
Okay.
He
got
was
it.
also there.
Okay.
I saw
Also-
him leave in the middle of the night.
Yes.
Also, Vecna was there as well.
Vecna's still here. And
Vecna was there. And we caught him. He went to the closet, and I mean, he sensed it. That was
Yes.
crazy. I just saw it. We snuck up on him. That was really fun. And, we got him, and then he showed us the library.
Yes. He meant nothing bad. He just wanted to keep it from us until we could prove ourselves by finding add-on. But
Fair.
yeah, I mean, Vecna's in the room, so he explains to you guys about his family being here for generations, collecting these books, this knowledge, needing the index to retrieve the books that he needs to show you guys his findings through the years, and things like that. So you guys know of the information that they had heard the night before.
Great.
okay.
Maybe we should find this index and meet our cook and get on our way today then.
That sounds good to me.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
go to those ruins,
So,
baby.
as you leave Vecna's house, it is a bright sunny day, a little chilly. It's actually fall here in the Windy Woods. Just a small breeze. Feeling
Yes.
good. As it is a good day to go out as you head towards video. And that is where we will end today's episode. Thank you guys for joining us again today. We love all of you. If you'd like to keep up with the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. You'll see when the videos come out every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Also, you can find all our episodes on Spotify and in any other podcasting platforms you listen to your podcasts on. We'd love to have you there. Thank you guys again. As always, have a great night. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.